All right, 7th grade, for your warm-up today, the first thing you are going to do is choose an image and then with your pencil. So I would use whatever pencil you have, kind of use it on its side like so, and you are going to, just with the graphite, blacken in the entire back side of your image. Okay, so I've got all kinds of graphite here. Notice I didn't scribble and miss some spots. I really made an effort to fill in the entire back side. Okay, once this is done, you can tape your image onto your rubber block. So this is a rubber block for printmaking. And I'm going to give you a little piece of just some clear tape, some clear Scotch tape to hold it in place. It is possible that the Scotch tape will not really stick to your rubber. That's okay. It's just there for you to kind of hold on to it. All right. And then what you're going to go ahead and do, you can do this in pencil or pen. I'm just going to do this in pen. You are going to press pretty hard on all of your black lines of your image. So it's going to kind of look like this to start. And what that's going to do is it's going to transfer the graphite to your rubber block. All right. And so I'm going to lift this up in just a moment, and you should be able to see the graphite transfer like so. And one thing that I have found, I'm gonna peel this image off, and I'm gonna keep this because I'm gonna use this as my main image for when I'm carving. So just keep this in your bin. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a ballpoint pen and trace over my lines, my graphite lines with the pen. When I do this on my own, I have found that when I don't take the time to trace over my image with a pen, that the graphite just smears off my rubber block, and then my image is gone. Okay, so just tracing over it with pen. Feel free to make the line a little bit thicker. And then once you have it traced, you are going to go ahead and do your practice carving lines. Okay, so this is my image right there. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to flip this over, and on the back of my stamp, I am going to do some practice carving lines. Okay, so first things first, right now I have my bench hook right here. Okay, so this is a metal plate. It protects the table. It just hooks on. It also holds your carving block in place. Okay, this is particularly important for larger pieces of block because as you're carving away from yourself, your block scooches further and further back. This kind of pushes it back against you. Okay, the other thing I'm going to have, let me zoom you all back in, is I am going to glove up my non-dominant hand. Okay, so I'm right-handed. I'm going to glove up my left hand, and this will protect my left hand from getting all kinds of little cuts and scrapes, okay, from my carving tools. And then I want to share with you the following. Okay, I'm going to unglove for just a moment. I want to share with you my carving tools. So these are my different blades that I have. Okay, I'm going to share with you the difference, and I want you to, on the back of your carving block as your second warm-up, just practice making cuts in your rubber. So practice getting the hang of holding these tools, seeing what kind of lines these tools make. And so right on the back of each of these are all called gouges, but on the back of each of these carving tools right here, you have a little metal number. Okay, so that's metal number 1. This is the smallest of the carving tools. So this will make the smallest line in your rubber block. Okay. The next one, okay, is a 2. So you can see the 2 that's right there. Okay, this is a V-shaped gouge here. Okay, so this is the next size up. Okay, so this will make kind of a nice small to medium sized line. You have a number 3 tool. So this is a medium range tool. Again, another V-shaped tool. This will make sort of a upper medium size line. And then last but not least, I have the 4 tool, okay, and this is a U-shaped tool, you'll see like that, and that is, I think, one of the largest ones. Normally I have 5s for you all, so this is a 4. I have one size up. I don't know if I will have those for you all, but this is great for removing larger areas, including your background. Okay, now what I want you to practice doing, and I'm going to glove up real quick. Okay, so glove on non-dominant hand. I'm going to start by using my number 2 blade. So I'm going to pass out the number 2 blade. And so the way that this goes is the point of the V, okay, is going to go down like so. All right. I am taking this tool and I am, okay, this is my hand here. Right in the palm of my hand, I'm going to put the ball of the tool. My index finger is going to go right on this metal part here, and then my thumb and my middle finger are going to go on either side. So if you put your index finger like so, you can carve away from yourself and your index finger guides the tool. Okay, so practice using your number 2 blade. Okay, again, all right, so this ball of this tool goes in the palm of your hand. Index finger needs to go on top. Okay, point of the V goes down. All right, and then your thumb and your middle finger kind of go like so. Now your goal with this is to keep your tool flat against your rubber. Okay, so you're not carving down into your rubber and trying to make a hole. You're trying to make a whole bunch of evenly created lines. Okay. All right, so I'm just kind of practice using it like so. It should cut pretty easily. All right, so you're always cutting away from yourself. All right, you know, towards the back of your bench hook there. Okay, so that's the 2 tool. I'm going to go back to the 1 tool. Okay, so the 1 tool I find is the most difficult for students to use. So again, I'm holding it with my index finger on top. Okay, my thumb and my middle finger are on either side. And you'll notice that the 1 tool removes very little material. It creates a small line, but it's also not quite as deep as the 2 blade, okay? This is good for fine lines and details, okay? And because this is a very shallow cut, a lot of times students have a hard time using this particular tool. Okay, I'm gonna graduate to the 3 tool. So this is the a size up from the 2 tool. Again, I'm gonna hold this in the ball of my hand, ball of the tool in the palm of my hand, point of the V down, okay? And I'm going to press into my rubber. And again, the goal is to create nice even lines, all right? And then from there, I am going to use I think the last tool I'm probably gonna have out for you all is the 4 tool. And that one has the U shape. And so the U shape, you're going to make sure that the belly of the U goes down, all right? And with this tool, I want you all to practice as you're carving away from yourself, okay? Keep that index finger on your tool. I want you to practice overlapping your strokes like so. Okay, and it's good to get in the habit of using this tool as if you were to carve away a background space. Okay, anytime you're carving away a larger area, you want to overlap your strokes to not leave any material behind. Okay, and you want that carving area to be nice and even, kind of like so. All right, so really quick reminder, you're going to want to make sure the point of your tool kind of goes towards your rubber. You're going to want to make sure that this main part of the tool is in the ball of your hand. Okay, palm of your hand, index finger on top, and 2 fingers on either side. And the goal is to hold it horizontally just like the rubber, okay, and create a nice, clean, evenly pressed cut.